A few times a year, I write myself goals on paper for what I want to achieve and give myself some macro objectives for the year. A few, maybe up to 5 specific goals that I want to achieve. So let's see how far I've gotten. Aha, here we are. On 12th of December 2023, I wrote these goals. Make £5,000 plus from work this summer. And I put a few sub-points here. From April to September 2024, I would make all the money. I didn't actually, but now I'm only £500 off that goal. And if I hit £5,000 early, work some more. I sounded so enthusiastic back then, didn't I? The thing is with hospitality work, especially when you work multiple times a week, it's quite sickening really, how much you have to work, how hard you have to work, how boring the work setting is. It's not a nice job, but it does well for the meantime, especially as a student like me. Currently I'm working 1 day per week at uni, which I didn't expect I'd do, but I found out that it doesn't harm to put in a shift here and there, and I will make it so that in December I don't have to work as much, which will be nice for me. I added here that I would definitely work at the Royal Ascot in June, and boy did I do that. That was the most money I'd ever made with the job, including some nice tips, but it was a grueling 15-hour day where I'd have to travel 1 hour there and 1 hour back. Get up at 6:30, get back home at 10. It was so horrible. But I did it, and the money alone was rewarding enough for the time I had given for the job. And I added at the end that I would do all this for traveling to Thailand or Tokyo or Sydney in 2025. Now, I really want to go to Thailand in 2025, especially after I graduate. I doubt I'll do Tokyo and Sydney just yet, but it's a good thing to look forward to. Imagine just living in a hot country during the UK's winter, and I'll just be in the sunshine enjoying myself while the UK experiences a harsh, rainy, boring, drab winter. Oh yes, this is what I've done. This is the best goal I've done. Publish YouTube videos twice a week from April to September, and I'm still doing this because I pledged to myself that I will always make videos twice a week for the near future, and that's going to continue while I'm at university because I'm batch recording these videos at the beginning of the academic year so that later on in the academic year all I have to do is editing and not have to think about the video recording process at all. Gotta be smart when you're planning ahead. Back in May 2023, let's take a step back. I pledged to myself that I would hit the gym and cycle into my uni to do this. I would meditate for 20 minutes a day and I would read for 2 hours a day. How have these old goals panned out? Well, unfortunately for the meditation and the gym aspects, I have not done much at all. I've meditated for nearly 100 days this year because I know when I started 2024, I kept the meditation streak up for 3 months. But then I thought I'd go away from the meditation app and just use a timer because I'd already learnt a way to meditate. And the app's AI voices got really repetitive after a while. But unfortunately, this also meant that I slacked off and I didn't do much meditation from here on out, which is a bad thing because it seemed like I was doing so well here. As for reading, I haven't read in 2 months. Man, online education is just so much more exhilarating, so much more attention grabbing, so much more appealing than those books. But we must not forget our roots of reading from paper, so I must get back to that. So overall, have I been keeping on top of my goals? Mostly. You should try and be as ambitious as possible, but it's not always possible to achieve all these. But what does ambitious goal setting achieve? Well, it sets your expectations so high that you're at least motivated to get 50% of the way there, maybe 60, not always 100. But if you aim high, you will naturally be inclined to feel like you have to achieve more and go higher. So in goal setting, I have strived to do better, and I've actually earned a lot of money because last year I only earned about 1.5 grand from my job. Now I've earned nearly 5 grand, and that's because I have applied myself and told myself that I need to earn money through my hospitality job to gain experience. It might not be pretty, but it's a very hardening experience for me and gives me a slap in the face of the reality of the world that we live in. I must work hard when I'm young and reap the benefits later on in life. So tell me, did you do some goal setting this year? How did your New Year's resolutions back in January 2024 pan out? Please let me know in the comments. I'll be excited to see the progress that you have made. Even if you haven't achieved all that you wanted to, I'd still like to know. Thank you so much for listening. Take care and see you in the next video.